They're not terribly popular right now.
Yeah, I get you.
But I think they're doing great work over there in the Middle East. Unfortunately, people just don't realize it.
Probably know less about it than you.
Well, they don't know anything about it.
Oh.
Transparency in war is absolutely insane. It's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah.
The Witcher goes out and tells people where he's going, right? He says, "I'm going to go over here and kill this monster." You know, he tells them beforehand.
I mean, you know it before you even start. You know?
Yeah. He always tells them where they can find him, you know, so they can beat the heck out of him. And, that would really be smart. But I really enjoyed this game.
I want to take it off if you want to.
I played this game all the way through. Yes.
Seriously?
All the way through. Reviewed it, too.
It's really great. I mean, because I'm not going to focus on what the game is.
When you guys first described the combat system, I thought you were nuts.
Yeah.
I thought you were out of your mind. I said, "There's no way, you know. I'm gonna have carpal tunnel syndrome. My hands are gonna fall off."
No.
But I started playing it, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was.
It is. I mean, you can control all the game with your mouse if you want to.
You really surprised me, which is amazing. I've played thousands of role-playing games, literally thousands of them, and reviewed them.
I mean,
I've even helped produce some of them.
It's good. Thank you. I'm proud.
And I like it a lot. The story is wonderful too. It has a kind of an edge to it, a dark edge.
A lot of guys working on it. A lot of guys.
Yeah.
Good. Let me launch the game for you.
Tell me more about it. I want to hear something I don't know.
This is it. We're only going to talk about things that are new, that haven't been there in the original version of the game. There you go.
I've been actually trying to find the books. I want to read them.
You're going to get them. I'll get to it. Get to it.
All right.
So you said you played the game. This is good. Do you remember the beginning of it?
Well, let's see. In the beginning of the game,
they attacked the lab. They stole something.
That's right. And there's a monster that we have to fight who's a little bit like
there's it too.
Praying mantis or something. Almost.
Yeah, Frightener. That's the one. That's the one.
And then we get into a little town with all these people that have all this intrigue. This person doesn't like that person doesn't like this person. They all blame it on this person.
It gets crazy.
And they're all bad.
I'm not going to walk you through this because we've already done it. Okay?
Yeah, right.
What I want to show you is the example of the voiceovers that we've re-recorded.
Oh, great.
It was around 5,000 lines in general, dialogue lines. Plus, if you are a German, but you're not, but if viewers are...
I had to take German in school, but...
no, but seriously,
which is kind of nice, because I can read it now, but I can't speak it very well.
That's great, that's great. I'll probably give you an opportunity to read some German in a few minutes.
All
right. What I was aiming at is we recorded the whole German version, all of it.
Okay.
Based on the feedback from media and from the fans.
I think there was voice in the one that I played. Wasn't there some voice in that, in The Witcher? In the American version, wasn't there voice? Wasn't there recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was. There are
voiceovers for everything.
Yeah,
all the dialogues are voiceover. And as I said, we changed like.
You had to get the European version to get the cards that weren't altered.
They are slightly different. That's what you mean.
Had to get the They were on the internet though.
Yeah, they are, and actually. To be honest, the American version is the only one we had to censor.
I did get it. Yeah, I know. It's very, very funny.
Not for us.
Some games have to have something X-rated in them, or they won't sell. So some places in the world they expect that, like Japan.
I mean, we did censor the game, and it was still 18+.
I know. It's crazy.
It is for me, actually. But,
well, we can have movies where you have full frontal nudity, and they won't be that bad. But if it's a game, it has to have a much more risk rating, and that's ridiculous.
Tell me about
movies and games should be the same.
Probably.
Yeah. But here they think about games as being for kids, even though the majority of the people who play this are not kids. The people
it is
who
18+, so it's not for kids. Be honest.
Right. That's right. And if the woman buys it for her children, then she's being very foolish because it's not designed for that.
It is. I've also seen it in Poland, but we're not obligatory on the system of ratings. But still, I don't think that's fair.
Then you got Detective Raymond. I remember him. Sorry, he got killed.
We're not going to see Raymond in this presentation, but yeah, that's.
I'm sorry he got killed. He was a nice guy. I liked him.
But it wasn't a nice guy in the end, was it?
Well, he ended up being someone else.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Kind of. Okay, Now, do you remember this young Witcher at the beginning, Leo?
Yes, yes.
His name was. Wasn't he very shaky, more of a whiny baby than
Yeah,
really
yeah.
a real Witcher? I mean, many people complained about it. I mean, they
But
suggested.
I kind of, when someone is not as powerful and they're learning how to be powerful, sometimes people whine because they want to learn.
Probably, but I mean,
It depends on the culture. If you're, for example, if you're Italian or if you're Jewish, we complain all the time.
Oh.
We don't mean any of it,
Oh.
but we complain all the time.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.